Hey everyone, Captain Amazing here, and today we're going to do a roster review, so let's spin that wheel. Let's see who the lucky recipient of the wheel is today. So I did shuffle this about, so let's see who's Anthony? Dirty American? Yeah, Anthony. Anthony YC53 or Antho New York City 53. I'm gonna go with Anthony YC. All right, let's see what this account is all about. All right, that's good. So it at least has some stuff in it. Last time it was a 500k GP player, so it looks like they're getting decent fleet placement. I will say this, you're doing your Executor incorrectly. So you need to use the Xanadu Blood if you're going to use the Hounds 2 starting. And you need to get your BAM to relics, so that should be a priority. You should get your Razor Crest 1 speed slower than your Xanadu Blood. So your Xanadu Blood is 174, which is crazy slow. You need to fix your mods, son. Fix your mods. Man, this is so bad. What are you doing? How do you have the Executor and you don't have any of your Omegas? You don't even have level 15 mods here. These are absolute crap mods, and it's not like you need the best mods on Cad Bane. He can have pilot mods, but he needs at least level 15 mods and get this stuff up. So I don't understand this when players do a farm like the Executor and then they can't even get it right. Xanadu Blood is the starting, so if the starting goes Hounds 2, Xanadu Blood, Razor Crest, or if you're going for triple tacker, it's Razor Crest, Xanadu Blood, IG 2000. So what you're doing to your IG is, oh man, what is this? Stop doing this. Stop equipping like absolute crap. You have really bad mods. So you need to watch my mod guides. You need to, at least for your pilots, have level 15 mods. This is atrocious. This is really, really bad. You need to fix these mods. You need to fix these mods. Right, meow. These are some horrible mods. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. This is an Executor pilot. This is your best fleet. Fix it. Fix that. Fix it right, meow. Alright, at least these have all level 15 mods. But geez, you're disgusting. Gross. Alright, so you have 2 GLs, which means you probably bought the Lightspeed bundles for Ray SOKR. You have Jar Jar, which is a little surprising for your account. Let's look at the stats here. I got a little distracted. I don't know how I zoomed. I have like somehow I just like zoom straight in on whatever the holes of an account is. I don't know how I did it. I don't know why it just happened, and you need to fix it. So let's do the start. 6.1 million GP, 3.5 in characters, 2.6 in ships. About a year's worth played. So not bad. 2 GLs, 1 GL ship. GL ship. Yeah. Let's look at your account now. So Star Killer, Relic 3 is horrible for Star Killer. I would not keep him at Relic 3. I would get him a little better. Yeah, you need some mod lessons really bad. But this Star Killer, I would take him at bare minimum Relic 5. I do have him at Relic 7. Same thing as Gungans. Like you can up these Relic levels a little if your guild needs more guild participation. Relic 5 is fine, but if you're going to put, you know, all this material, all this Kyrotech, all these Zetas into it, and you're only getting 1.2 million out of the raid, seems a little lackluster. But if you're getting what you need from your raid participation, and that's fine. You don't have to accelerate that more. But generally, if someone's going to farm the premier team, they want higher relics. But again, it just goes into your raid participation. R5 is fine. Even when I was thinking about farming Gungans, I was thinking about keeping them at R5, maybe R7 on Jar Jar, but not necessary. All right, let's see what else you have in your account. You have a relic Treya, which is nice. Lightspeed bundles galore. Lightspeed bundles, Lightspeed bundles, Lightspeed bundles, Relic 1, General Grievous. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with having a bunch of Lightspeed bundles. I see you have a little bit of effort into Leia. I don't know if it's because you're farming Jabba or if you're farming Leia. If you're going for Jabba, good job. If you're going for Leia, I would go for Jabba. But let's see. So I would give an Omicron on Savage. He's definitely worth it. So I'll say this. Let's look at your Rebels and see where you are with that. Alright, so you have CLS, Chewbacca, C-3PO, Han 3PO. Okay, that's good. So you have this team fully fleshed out, ready to go. I'm kind of scared to look at the mods. We'll do mods at the end because I really don't want to be sidetracked right now. So I will say that I would get these Imperial Troopers up and running. So you have Piet, Veer, Stark. I would go for Dark Trooper and Range Trooper. So Range Trooper, 7 stars, Gear 12, and Relic 5 Dark Trooper. I would also get the Bros up and running. Do you have them? Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan. So you have them at Relic 3. That's good, but I would take them to Relic 7. So I would quickly, as you're farming for your Imperial Troopers, I would get these up to Relic 7. Next, I would start working towards Jedi Knight Luke. Do you have Jedi Knight Luke? I don't think so. You don't, but you have Hermit Yoda. You probably bought the Lightspeed bundle. So you're pretty much ready for Jedi Knight Luke. I would go into Jedi Knight Luke. So Imperial Troopers are first of all, fix your pilots for Executor. Start farming towards your Imperial Troopers. Get the ones that I told you up and running. Relic 5 on your Dark Trooper. Then while you're doing that, also get your 2 Jedi Bros up to at least Relic 7. After that, you go Jedi Knight Luke into Jabba, is what I would do with this account. Of course, like I said, get your BAM up and running and fix the mods on your pilots, at least 5 dot mods. Geez, get those speeds right. And that's what I would do for this account. After that, you can kind of do whatever you want. It's up to you. You can slowly work on Executor, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. Let's look at your Rey. So shockingly, your Rey is fine. You have higher relics on her, so the mods are all right on that. Your mods on SLKR are... So this is a good mod, believe it or not. It has offense, decent speed, flat offense, some defense. This is a mod that's fine to take to 6 dots. And then I would not take this one to 6 dots. So this health one is good to take to 6 dots. This circle isn't. This crit damage is lackluster. I think you're just really struggling on these crit damage triangles. I think you just don't have any. But I would watch my mod guides if you haven't, because your mods are even my mods basic or my mods 101 guide. If you are struggling with it, it seems like your mods are a mixed bag. Like maybe you're trying to fix them, but after a year, I think you could have done better than this. Like these mods are bad. Like these mods are bad. This mod should have been destroyed, sold when it was a gray mod. Like look at that. Man. So this is possibly one of the worst mods I've ever seen. Let's talk about this. So it's a speed mod with 4 speed, which means it was a 3 speed mod when it was at 5. It's a protection primary. So when you 6 dot it, what did it do? It went up half a percentage for protection. So you got 1 speed and half a percentage. So this is a pilot mod. It belongs on a pilot. You can put it on like set or something in the future, but I wouldn't put it on Hux. Hux likes to be a little fast, but these really mixed bag when it comes towards your mods. Like this is fine. This is fine. This is more than fine. This has potential to be a plus 30, believe it or not. So with already 3 hits on defense, I would take this baby to the moon. Fun fact, I wouldn't take a tenacity mod up unless it has tenacity, but you know, just like as a general mod, like this is fantastic. Yeah, so good job on this one. It's just a speed mod. But this one and this one are crap. Yeah, so not the best. But either way, your mods like fall off a cliff off that right after there. So I would say not the worst. I would prioritize a little more speed on your Mara Jade. Yeah, so I don't know why your mods are such a mixed bag of like the worst in the world and pretty good. Like pretty good to straight out of the dumpster. I don't know what's going on with your mods. I don't know, dude. At least you know how to find. Yeah, do you see what I'm saying here? So like I don't know why you keep at this point, right? You should not have any mods that don't have any speed. So I have mod filters, I have mod guides, I show you how to work them. All the ones that don't have speed, I sell them. So that's where you should be. You shouldn't have all these characters with like, and as long as you start, if you go towards my guides, you take your bros up to 7, you get Jabba to or you unlock Jabba, and then you start doing some mod refreshes if you have the crystals, then you're going to be in a much better position where you can start not only working on your best mods and getting those plus 25s, but you could also be raising the floor on your mods as well, so that you have better characters overall. Like all your characters have like plus 8, 9, 10 plus like minimum, and then that's when your roster starts to bloom more, is when at least all your characters have like usable speeds, because some of these speeds are just like exceptionally bad, and you're in Chromium, so it's not like the biggest deal in the world, but some of your mods are just like plus 4, plus 3s, no speed at all, which shouldn't exist, not level 15 on Executor pilots. It's pretty nuts. So yeah, other than that, like for a year's worth of progress, pretty good. I don't know why you farmed Jabba right off the bat, but you have like, it looks like you have decent raid participation, so that's good. I don't know what your guild is looking for, but you have decent raid participation, so kudos on that. Continue doing what you're doing, start fixing your mods. Let's look at your ships some, because I only commented on the Executor. So you can slowly work up the stars on the Executor. You don't have to work on that now. Let's see. So it looks like you're not farming your pilotless ships. So you need to farm your Y-Wing for Galactic Republic. And then you need to start farming your Hyena Bomber Vulture Droid or Separatist, is what I would say. So make sure you're farming those. Or your, as a side farm, you should always be farming ships. So you have your first order fully fleshed out, so that's good. Good for that. So you can farm ships, you just haven't finished all your ships. Alright, so yeah, farm your Y-Wing, farm your Malevolence Separatist ships, farm all the pilotless ships. At this point, you should also be working on Empire. So TIE Defender is good. You can passively farm those that Gauntlet Starfighter. And then Rebels. So whenever you get extra energy, you can go towards the Outrider. I think Bistons you get in the shop. and farm your rebel pilotless ship. That's going to get you ready for the profundity, so that once you farm Jabba, you can go quickly into JML, into the profundity, and that's a really good farm as well. So I'll farm the rebel ships as well. Yeah, and that's pretty much your ships. Just focus one fleet at a time. I wouldn't worry too much about like Executrix, Radis, Home 1 for right now. Dial in on finish your Executor, your Negotiator, your Malevolence, your Chimera. Finalizer I'm pretty sure is fine. I would take the basic and the ult all the way, but you can leave these two. Honestly, even 7 is more of an overinvestment than I would have invested in. Other than that, like, I would focus the effort to like Executor, Negotiator, Malevolence in that order. Then you can do Finalizer, Chimera, Radis, Profundity, whatever you're doing. Leviathan at that point. So make sure you continue farming all your ships. Once you have these ships farmed, continue to farm your Sith ships. Those Sith ships are really good, especially once you get the Malgus's ship. You can put it on defense with like any ship, even if you put them with like Home 1 once you have the or the Endurance or something. Like they have really great survivability. It takes a real fleet to beat them. So that's what I would recommend for your account. Just continue working towards those goals, slow and steady every day. Farm your ships. Start working on your mods, not just the bottom, but not just the top, but the bottom as well, and then you'll be okay overall. Yeah. So that's what I got for you. Thanks for letting me watch your account. If you have anything to say, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Take care.